Okay, so one of the things that we're already doing, right, is parties, get-togethers. So why don't you think about hosting something, inviting, organizing? Maybe it's a healthy happy hour. A wardrobe swap are so fun. If you've ever been to one, you can, you can message me for more information if you have questions, or comment below, and I can kind of explain that, what that looks like. Or just a girls' night out. There's jewelry parties, bunko nights. Maybe it's an evening of just like coffee and healthy, healthy appetizers, tree cutting, nutcracker ballet, group dates, scavenger hunts, white elephant gifts exchanges. There's so many fun things going around the holidays. So get involved. Say yes to as many things as you can, and organize something yourself, because then you're able to bring exactly who you want in on that. Okay, also there's volunteering. So this is amongst the same thought process in your church or in the community. Here's just a bunch of different ideas of ways that you can volunteer. So you can read them here, but just see if something strikes your fancy, because that's going to put you in a whole new sphere of people that you're able to connect with, make connections, chat with, that kind of thing, okay? Okay, so Christmas cards. So this is a new subject after just getting together and meeting people. The Christmas cards are such a huge, wonderful way of touching a lot of your friends and family, and especially those ones who aren't as active online to see your Facebook. So people want to hear from you. It's so sweet to be able to connect and get those in the mail, and it's like the one time a year that we get fun mail, right? The rest of the year we get bills, and junk mail. So this is really fun. Make it really intentional about your health. Show people that you're thriving, that you are putting yourself in front of them so that you're on their mind all through the holidays, whether that means that they're thinking about you and getting ready to get healthy maybe at Christmas time, or at least you're on their brain on January 1st. Like, I want to know more about what she's doing. So it's really a letter about your year in review. Add your health journey, talk about it, but it's not just that. So that's what I want to kind of remind you of. Sorry, I'm doing life around what matters most, so if you hear little grunts, that's where they're coming from. So in the correspondence, a lot of people do a letter, or a letter and a photo, or like a photo, like this one before, it's more of like a photo piece of paper. So make sure that you're showing your healthiest self. And especially if this is your first year of losing weight, chat about that. Make sure that's at least in your letter, but show it. Show off. Make sure that your picture is flattering for yourself, and really, not just like a headshot, because people aren't going to notice that as much as a full, body or half body family photo. So get them out early. That's why I'm recording this right now on the 16th, so that you can really be thinking about it. If you put your brain to it, it just takes maybe a couple of hours to gather your addresses and write your letter and get it all printed and going, so that you want to be sending it by about Thanksgiving, so that people are getting it right after Thanksgiving or even before Thanksgiving, so that you're one of the first ones they see, so that they can see you all through the holidays. Make sure you have updated addresses. So connect with people on Facebook or text to make sure that you have those. And then as far as how much health balance, that's what we're going to talk about a little bit here. So 2 to 3 sentences in your letter sharing your story, if this is your first year coaching, is so key. We talk about what our story looks like, and you can work with your business coach on what would be good wording for you. But something along the lines of, hey, this year I lost 50 pounds and I'm loving it so much, and helping other people do the same. Get healthy. That is a great, simple sentence, but wonderful. It's just wonderful that you can share that with people, because they're excited for you. But we want to keep it neutral, comfortable, appealing. We want them wanting more. This is not the time for a sales pitch. Having an updated branded email address is a great way to link them back to you, such as Tiana@coachtohealth.com, or some, whatever your Take Shape website is a great way to do that if you have one of those. Again, check with your business coach if that's going to be a high leverage activity for you, but that's a great way to help them see that this is very real. You're very serious and professional about what you're doing. So what not to do. So whenever we're talking about sharing your story, you don't want things like this. We don't want to name drop Take Shape for Life or the MetaFast meal replacements, just the same way that we don't when we're talking to people. We want them to come to us and not to go to Google when they're ready to get healthy. And as far as this top one, lost 15 pounds and 10 inches from my body, waist down. Like, these are awesome and amazing stats, and that's super exciting if this is your story. But we want to keep it a little less salesy feeling so that people are excited for you. Maybe, hey, I've lost 15 pounds and feeling great coming into the holidays, and I'm loving starting to help other people do the same. Keep it comfortable. Keep it simple. Again, the bottom, that is just really a lot of information that they don't need. So we're just keeping it appealing, okay? This is something vision casting post. It's a wonderful thing to use on your Facebook. So kind of transferring a little bit to online. How exciting is something like this, where I'm going to go to a Christmas party this Friday, and this is the first year in 10 years that I'll not feel self-conscious due to my weight. Celebrate it. What about talking about, hey, this is the first year I'm going to actually be able to cut my own tree because I have the strength. Or I'm going ice skating with my family because my knees don't ache now that I'm 60 pounds lighter. Now remember, these are for Facebook. These are not for your Christmas letter. But just invite people in to celebrate with you. That's all we're doing. We're just celebrating together, okay? Here's another exciting thing. Being able to center your life around what matters most, and just kind of inviting people into what their 2015 could look like. So that is just an invitation for them to come with you. Back to the Christmas letters. Here is Becca Tinter put these together. This is just a couple of examples of what they are writing. So I believe, so this first bullet was from 2 years ago when Kevin was able to leave his overtime. So they're still talking about life and just what's going on with them. But in the bold, it was a great relief for both of us that he was able to join me in health coaching from home. Our time is now spent supporting our growing number of clients and health coaches. It's been a blast to get ourselves healthy and now pay it forward to those we love the most, our friends, and now people we have never met. So they're just sharing, sprinkling a little bit and showing just their heart and what they're doing. And then this bottom one is, I think from the year before. So when it was a little bit more Becca working on things and Kevin hadn't joined her yet, this is just what she wrote. So, leaving Pampered Chef after 8 years and have really been on high ever since. I spent the majority of my day being a wife and mom, but also mixing time to coach about 20 clients a month. Between motherhood and coaching, my life is very full and very blessed. So, and then she goes on to talk about other things. I think that's the key to remember is people want to know about you and what you're doing. So in our Christmas letter this year, we're going to talk about Joseph changed careers. We moved states and we just had a baby. So that's going to be a lot of what we're talking about, but I'm still going to mention that I'm coaching clients and really enjoying being able to do that from home during nap time and just enjoying loving on people and helping with them with that. So some of the things that you want to think about your tone, okay? In your couple of sentences regarding program, you want people to realize that you have something unique, that you can help them or somebody they love, that it's worked and it's going to work for many others, that you enjoy it, and that there's an invitation. It doesn't have to be a direct invitation like, do you want to, but that it feels open-ended and not closed off. And as far as coaching, that you're having fun, that you have time to do it, that you are professional and competent at doing it, and also that they could do it too. It doesn't sound so hard or above. that they couldn't. This was our last year's Christmas letter, and I wanted to give you guys some more wording as far as what that looks like. So our first paragraph was more about Joseph and what's going on with him. The second paragraph reads, "It's now my second year working as a health coach. I've been really enjoying helping my clients get healthy, reduce and eliminate medications, as well as lose weight if they need to. It has also been such a joy mentoring the coaches. Oh wow, I had a little typo, embarrassing. The coaches in my growing national health coaching practice. I'm also enjoying working out a few mornings a week at a local exercise studio, Pure Barre." So just sharing about what I'm doing. I know that sometimes the Christmas letters can feel a little intimidating, so I wanted to give you some hard wording, show you mine, show you Becca's, and feel free, if you're working on yours, comment below with the wording that you're using to talk about your health coaching practice and what you're doing, and maybe we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other so that we can really see what's working and what's comfortable. So guys, I just